everybody? How's everybody doing out there in the old podcast world? Just coming back, doing another episode, trying to stay regular as possible. I know I don't have a schedule or anything set up, but, back by myself. No B-Dog, no Dum Dum. Just coming to check in, update, see what's going on. I got a couple of little gaming news things to talk about. Talk about a TV series I just finished up with the wife that I've actually watched before, but she watched it for the first time and she actually really liked it. So maybe if no one else has enjoyed this series, I'll suggest it to them. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Summer. It's over here in New England. It's freaking warm as can be this week. Been sweating our butts off over here. I've been busy as heck at work, so I haven't really been able to play too much. Downloaded the Back for Blood beta, so I'm going to try that hopefully tonight, if not this weekend. So by the next time we're talking, I'll be able to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to hopefully try to finish off It Takes Two soon with B-Dog. We played a little more Zombie Army with Dum Dum and my buddy Mo Higgs. So that game's actually pretty fun. Good time. 4 players, so I recommend it if you got some guys and gals that you want to play with. But yeah, so we'll start off with the TV series. So I what I like to refer to as the FX golden age of TV. And this is the early 2000s till about 2015, I think, is when the show I'm going to tell you ended. May have been 14. I can't remember exactly what year it ended. We'll pull it up on here. Hold on. Let's see. Let me throw on here. Let's pull it up on here. We're going to talk about this first, but we'll come back to this. I'm sure anybody listening to this has probably already heard about that, but yeah. Let's see. Justified. So if you haven't seen this show, phenomenal show. This is one of my 2015, so I was close. 14, 15, I was close. So this is one of my favorite shows of all time. Like, this is by far, like, top 5, like, go-to. This is it's got, like, that Western-ish feel, like, drama. It's got action. It's got everything. So it's about, Raylan Gibbons, who's played by Timothy, I always, like, butcher his name. Oliphant? I don't know if I'm saying that. And he's a U.S. Marshal, like a gunslinging, old school, like, Marshal, like, quick to the draw. Like, that's his whole thing. He's super quick to the draw, like, but he's fair and stuff like that. He's one of my favorite characters in any series I've ever seen. And his buddy is, well, I use that term loosely, buddy, is Boyd Crider, played by Walton Goggins. And they grew up in this town, and Raylan just wanted to get out of the town. He ends up becoming a cop, the marshal, and Boyd ends up joining they dig coal together. That's how they're friends and, like, blah blah blah. This whole thing is like they have a bond because they dug coal together and all the bad stuff that can happen when you're digging coal. And he ends up going into the military and he ends up becoming a criminal. And if there's a better dynamic between two characters in a show, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, because for being on opposite ends, like, there's a lot of shows that have good dynamics between, like, they almost have like a Batman and Robin-esque, not Batman and Robin, Batman and Joker-esque, which is probably one of the best hero villain in any form of media. And they are on top of it. Like, it's great. It's a great show. I recommend it for anybody that's really looking for something to watch. It's on Hulu, and it's 6 seasons, 13 episodes a season. Check it out. Definitely, like I said, one of the best ones. I mean, there's other good ones. So, like, we're talking about the FX golden age of shows. I loved those shows growing up. So it started with, like, Nip Tuck and Rescue Me, and then Sons of Anarchy and Justified. And those are, like, the 4 shows on FX that I really like. I never got really into The Shield. It's a good show from what I hear, but I never got into it super, like, big. But yeah, like, you're not going to waste your time watching any of those shows, but if you can only watch one, Justified is where it's at. It is a phenomenal show. It's definitely worth a watch. It's like a top 5 series of all time for me. Top 5, and I could probably put it in the top 3. Hands down. Like, this is, like, I haven't watched it since it ended, because I didn't even know it was on Hulu, but then I saw it on there, and I told my wife, I was like, you got to sit down and watch this. you won't be disappointed. And she wasn't. She was actually like, "Oh, we gotta go watch it. We gotta go watch it." So definitely recommend hanging out, watching that. Good show. You won't be disappointed. Can't stress that enough. So gaming wise, here we already kind of snuck in here. Grand Theft Auto Remaster. So they're doing 3 Vice City and San Andreas, which are they're just staples of gaming. They were like the bad boys of gaming for a long time. Like this is what like media and everything talked about. Like this was, turning kids bad. Like these, but they're great games. So 3, I played a decent amount of 3, and I played a decent amount of San Andreas. Both really good. But I am super excited to play a remastered version of Vice City. The feeling you get from just like being like almost like a Tony Montana, the Scarface character, dude, you can't beat that. Like it is actually like a good it's it's Grand Theft Auto. If you've gamed, you've probably played a Grand Theft Auto. I'm assuming if you're watching this podcast, you've probably played a Grand Theft Auto. They're worth the time. They're worth the energy. I mean, there's nothing else to say, but this is big news. Like, I didn't think they were gonna do it. They did like the mobile game, like you can play it on the phone. Yeah, it was okay. I'm not a big fan of mobile games. Like, I'd rather just not play on my phone. Like, I can't think of like an actual game that I actually enjoyed playing on my phone. I like a nice like sitting in my chair, loading up the Xbox, and playing on there. Besides that, though, what else do we got? I don't think I talked about it in either one. I know I didn't talk about it when we were talking about the Halo Infinite beta, which you can kind of see back there. I pre-ordered one of the Steam decks. Yes. So I pre-ordered the high-end one of that, so we'll probably be talking about that whenever it comes out. I'm not getting it to Q1 of 2022, but we'll see. I was never in a rush to get it anyway, so we'll see how that is. It looks pretty interesting. I'm just excited to sit on my couch and play Halo. That's actually what I'm excited about, because you can play gamepad. It's going to be like a little mini computer. So we'll see how that goes. The people that have played it said that the joysticks work well, but I think if you've watched this before, I'm a fan of offset joysticks, so we'll see how that goes. It looks like a Switch on steroids, though, and how can you go wrong with that? I also shockingly found out that Call of Duty is coming out with another game this year. I don't even remember what the name of it is. As you can see, I'm so excited. It's going to be a basic Call of Duty. Where is it? Call of Duty Vanguard. It's set in World War II. Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna. I think they said it's gonna have all its basic modes. I don't know who's making it though. I don't know that. I don't know. I don't think it says who's making it. Let's see, studio. Does it tell me? Infinity Ward? So, yeah, because okay. No, there's no way, because Infinity Ward would have built off the success of the new Modern Warfare, so I don't know about that. I'll have to do some more research into that. I just saw that. I heard that earlier. I know a lot of people are, like, saying they're not going to pre-order it and boycott it because of all the stuff that's going on in Activision Blizzard, but I'm sure it's still going to sell. Like, people love the game, and boycotting the game... It's a double-edged sword, and we're not gonna get political on here, so I'm not gonna go too much in this. But there are good people that work on the game, just like there are bad people, just like anything in life. So just take that into consideration when you're doing that, because it's, So yeah, I'm not gonna get it just because probably I don't like Call of Duty unless the zombies looks cool, and that's really the only reason I play Call of Duty for anymore. I think the Battle Royale is trash. Sorry for all you Warzone fans out there, and yeah. That's all I pretty much have to say about Call of Duty. I'm trying to think what else. We just started Sons of Anarchy, so I'll probably be talking about that a little bit. I've seen it. Wife hasn't. She didn't watch it because her sister loved Jax in it, and that's all she would talk about. So she boycotted it because of that. I'm like, you boycotted a good show because your sister talked about it too much when you were younger. Whatever. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some Back 4 Blood in. Get some little gaming fun in there. That's really all I have for the gaming side. I haven't really been able to play too much. B Dog and I played, and our buddy Russ played a decent amount of Halo last night. We tore some stuff up. Had a couple close matches. I haven't had that many close matches in a while, actually. So it was fun playing some kids that are actually ready to rock. Um, I haven't been able to pretty much check out anybody streaming lately. I tried hopping into my girl Torin Peach's stream last night. I got in there, and she was ending. So there's that. I I'm besides that working, not much playing. Little man's gonna be 1 soon. I can't believe that. That's insane. He's gonna be coming here kicking my butt in gaming. And yeah, I kind of want to know. You don't want to know, when does Among Us come out for the Xbox? Oops. Does it have a release date yet? What is that? What is that nonsense? It doesn't really have a release date for me, does it? Let's see what Best Buy's saying. Let's see if Best Buy's got anything for us. Why's my... It should be loading a lot faster than that. Nothing? Alright, well, we'll figure it out. I'm actually excited for that. I always enjoyed... That's a game I enjoyed watching. I'm hoping to have a little more time now that we get some stuff going. And get some more gaming in, get some streaming down. And just having a good time. I want some more games to play. I'm Jones and I'm missing that Halo Infinite flight. That thing, it won me over, and I just want to rock it, dude. I just want to rock it so bad. I know B Dog was Jones and too. I gotta get Dum Dum on here. Dum Dum starts a new job on Monday, so I don't know what his schedule is gonna look like. We're gonna have to figure that out. Oh, Red vs. Blue. Started watching Red vs. Blue again. I don't know if you've ever watched Red vs. Blue, and if you're a gamer, I'd be shocked if you didn't, but you gotta check it out if you haven't watched it. Great time. It's definitely... I've only watched the first 10 seasons. I heard it gets... Some people say to stop watching after 10 anyway, but then I heard it get like up to 13 is good, and then after that, it kind of just face plants. So I think I'm gonna try to watch it through in its entirety, and then we'll see what happens. But besides that, I've honestly been up to nothing else. If you guys got any games, TV series, anything like that you want to suggest, let me know. If I have time, I'll check it out. I'm trying to play a little bit of Civ. I have a Civ going. Civ 6. So I have one of those going right now. I'm pretty far into it, but that thing takes forever. And final note is my buddy Chris just messaged me a little while ago and said that Grid is being put on Game Pass. And from my little bit of research, it looks like it's almost like a remaster, but a remake, I don't want to use that word, of the original Grid, which was one of the best betas ever. I feel like I owe that company money for the amount of time we all played that beta, because that game was amazing. So I'm hoping that is the same. And if it is, I'm definitely going to be talking about that and being excited and trying to get everybody to play and causing mayhem. But yeah, hey, everybody, stay happy, stay healthy. I'll catch you guys in the next one.